This is Will Nunziata, New York City-based director and creator of theater, television, and film, and today I am thrilled to be speaking with the acclaimed Royalcore dream punk artist, the one and only PEllA. But before we get to our interview, here's a sneak peek at PElla's amazing talent with the music video for her original song, Emotional.
Last night, tried to unlearn how to fight. It took me to a site called 10 Ways to Shut Up and Die. I wanna tear down my walls, but it just said to be nice. How does that work at all if I can't control my emotions? Oh, am I emotional or going crazy? Nothing seems to go right. How does it work at all if I can't control my emotions? Oh, am I emotional or going crazy?
Well, hello, PEllA, how are you?
Hello, I'm doing great today. How are you?
PEllA, I'm doing so much better now that I'm not only speaking with you, but that the audience got a sneak peek of the amazing music video for your original song, Emotional. We were talking a little bit off camera about it. I love how elegant, yet delicate, yet unapologetic it is. I guess my two questions regarding that song is, one, what was the impetus for writing the song? And two, what was the impetus around the concept of the filming of the music video?
So, writing the song, it was actually, for me, lyrics are such a huge part of my life. I really subscribe to the idea that like a good lyric should tell you everything about the artist and also nothing about them at the same time so that you can put yourself into it.
Beautifully said.
Thank you. For Emotional, it was one of those things where the beginning of it talks about, I went on Google last night and tried to unlearn how to fight. That was something I really did. I was dealing with mental health issues and I disliked myself so much. And I thought that I was just such an angry person. And so I Googled how to be a nicer person and how to listen better. And the first thing that came up was like an ad for lobotomy. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? And so I immediately started writing the song and I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm tired of thinking that I'm over emotional just because I'm angry about dumb things happening. So you know what? I'm just gonna say whatever, and I'm gonna make this my first single to put out because I want people to know that like you can be whoever you want to be and whoever you need to be, and don't apologize for that. You are not being over emotional. You are not being emotional just by saying that you have emotions. That's not how that works.
PEllA, what I love so much about the song, but I think also as it is now kind of, it seems like the North Star for the brand that is PEllA, is that it's okay to take those moments to look within, to realize that it's best to be the first-rate version of you and not the second-rate version of someone else, because you're going to always get the people out there that say you're too much, that say, you know, who do you think you are with your lofty dreams? I just got a lot of beautiful empowerment from that song, especially for someone like myself who also suffers from mental illness and had a tough time during the pandemic. So first and foremost, I wanted to say thank you, not only as an artist, but as someone who had to almost like take a beat to reacquaint themselves with 12-year-old Will. So I just wanted to thank you for that.
Yeah, well, thank you for listening to it. As far as the music video goes, it was exactly what I wanted to be. I was living in Spain at the time, and so I was filming there. We filmed the entire thing right off of campus. I was at Berkeley, and we filmed the entire thing right in a little park right off of campus and at my apartment. So very basic, but I really wanted the story to be kind of fighting your inner self and which one is really you. So that's why you have like the light and the dark concepts of it. It's meant to be kind of like, be whoever you want to be, don't be who other people think you need to be, which is why in the end I am full goth. I am fully myself in like the dark clothing. And it was an awakening for me as well, because I wanted it to be a fairy tale while it was also being honest. I wanted kind of that contrast compromise, and that really is what made me start building my brand, which is, as I said, Royalcore, as you said, actually, Royalcore.
Well, I love it. And I love this unapologetic dichotomy that you live in, because also that's called being human. And that's also called being honest. And it's also called why I think you are going to gain so many fans, because of how relatable you and your story are.
Thank you. Yeah. Honestly, fans, I would love fans, and I love like meeting people who like my music and who enjoy my music, but more than anything, I just want people to know that there is someone there who's trying to speak for them in situations that not everyone is willing to speak on.
That's right.
So that's really what I want.
Well, look at it. And I love the fact that even in this time where obviously mental health has become more of a frontline issue, finally, you have the amazing athletes like Naomi Osaka and Simone Biles coming forward and talking about the strength of talking about mental illness and not it being a weakness. But also, I'm just curious for you, PEllA, as we move forward out of this mess slowly but surely, I'm curious what other songs you may be working on right now that, I don't know, maybe you can talk about a little bit, because I'm like so hungry for more PEllA.
So it's actually really crazy. I am working on an EP right now. But before that comes out, I do have a single that's going to be coming hopefully at the end of January, sorry. Hopefully at the end of January, and it's called Self-Sabotage. It is similar to Emotional in that it talks about just kind of being in the moment of a mental illness crisis, basically, and just saying, I'm going to get over it. So it has that similar vibe, but it's more punk, honestly, than Emotional is, which I'm very excited for, because it's kind of going to set off the next precedent for the EP and everything coming after. Yeah, we have a lot of storylines lined up, a lot of really exciting things, a little bit of rebranding.
Sorry to interrupt, but what I love so much, as I literally and figuratively have my director hat on, I love the fact that each of these songs are not only eavesdropping in on a shit hit the fan moment for the character in each song. A, you're an amazing storyteller and lyricist, but two, and B, I love the fact that within this landscape of the EP I'm already feeling, it's almost like each song delves into a slightly more accentuated musical landscape based upon the emotional journey of the character of the song. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely.
I effing love, like, the fact that you were like self-sabotage punk. In my head, I'm like, that feels correct.
Yeah. As it should. And some of the songs, honestly, like on the EP, are going to be like, this is about mental health. It is. It's so vague. I have one that's called WTF Helen. Like, that's what it's called. And it sounds like we're having a party, but it's really about kind of being on the outside of the party and looking. So, and I have one song so I speak Korean fluently.
Of course you do. Like,
And
I mean, nothing surprises me about you, PEllA.
uh, well, great, thank you.
No, but I just love that, like, as an artist already, you're keeping me guessing. And that doesn't surprise me because of just how curious you are and how, again, unapologetic you are about everything that you go after. Sorry, that's me and my soapbox about you. Keep going.
No, thank you. I accept. I love it. Yeah, so I have the final song on the EP is going to be a Korean kind of indie song that I wrote. I started writing it while I was living in Korea and I finished it when I moved back to America. And it's one of those things where like I hear it and I hear myself singing it and it just makes me want to write in more languages and work with people from all over the world. And just I really want that to be something that people start to expect from me, just kind of globalization in this whole
Well,
chaotic situation.
Well, Papel, it's almost as if you manifested FENIX. And one of the main reasons why I'm involved is the fact that it not only is going to give the power back to the artist, but it's allowing artists already to collaborate and connect with other artists all around the world. Listen, before the app was even launched last month, I had 12 different collaborations going on just based upon my interviews with people all over the world, all over the world. And that was so exciting to me for someone like you, PEllA, who is just so hungry to collaborate with people from different parts of the world who have very transcendent universal stories. The fact that you and your songs are now going to potentially be in different languages and being explored by different collaborations throughout the world, like, I'm so freaking excited for you that through this app, that's going to actually be a possibility now.
Ugh, I'm so excited for this app. I got my first glance at my profile and I was shocked by just how like well put together it is. Like I had my own EP, or my own EPK, but this was like something else. Like it's so nice and it looks so good and so professional. And I can't wait. I honestly can't wait to get started with it. It's going to be exciting. I'm excited.
It's going to be very exciting. And I want to let the audience know, for more on the incredible PEllA, you can read more about her right below this video. And also the share app link right below this video for PEllA will also be seen. And all you have to do is click that link. And like magic, after you click the add button and the add to home screen button, you will have PEllA's individual personalized FENIX app on the home screen of your tablet next to all of your favorite apps. And I'm so excited to meet you, PEllA. I'm grateful that you took the time to speak with me. And I'm so grateful that we're connected now.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me and talking with me. This was amazing.
Amazing for me, by the way, too.